Hey John, Todd, or whoever's watching this video, I submitted this error fix years ago before Todd was fixing the EQMac game. So I'm guessing this just fell through the cracks because at the time nobody knew how to implement this stuff. But now that has changed. I heard this is a major issue for all Macintosh games of Sony's, and I'm assuming this will probably be an issue in EQ Next also. It's the mouse control thing. You have your mouse, in the center of the screen. You move to EverQuest, and you can't use your mouse. See, nothing's working. This happens in full screen mode, and I've been told this also happens in when you have windowed mode equals false. This will happen like when you MCI out of that to check a website or something. Like I said, I did a fix for this years ago. Assuming it fell through the cracks. I had to recreate this. I lost the original, and I got tired of jacking with my mouse when I was working on something else. So I came up with a fix real quick again. I'll explain everything it's doing after I show you that it actually works. So here's my mouse in the center of the screen. I moved to EverQuest, and my mouse is working. I move out, move my mouse back to center, and it will still work. That's just awesome. I was going to do this as like injecting the code into the client just to prove it will work, but this will do the same. Plus, I'm not breaking the EULA by making something like this. Alright, here's what the code's basically doing. This is creating a class variable. And my computer's laggy right now. This is to initialize and to release the class variable. So you can call the, or get the value or set the value of the variable in any of the methods in the class. And this is to stop memory leaks. The application did finish launching method. When I last talked to Todd, he said he threw some Objective-C into the new EQ client, so you can copy and paste all this into any of the .m files that you have. A method like application did finish launching, awake from nib or something like that. Whatever initializes the code right off the bat, you can throw this in there. And basically what this is doing is creating a work area, creating the notification center, and then it's listening for a notification from the center, and it's listening for this notification. Did active application or whatever. I'm sorry, I'm half tired, can't read. Anyways, what this is doing is listening for when this up here changes to a new application. Okay, so when a new application becomes active, it goes down to this selector or method. In Objective-C, it's called a selector. So it goes down here, and basically what I'm doing here is getting the mouse point, and I'm also getting the screen size. I commented out the screen width. We don't need that for this code, but figured throw it in just in case somebody wants to use it down the road. I'm getting these because we don't want to do all this stuff if the mouse is already there, or the last process was EverQuest, because if it was EverQuest, we already did this code. And what I mean by last process is EverQuest is if we have like more than one account running on the same computer, more than one instance of EverQuest, and the last process was EverQuest, then it won't do that code. But anyways, here's it's checking for the mouse position, and we're going screen height -1. Why we're not going 1 here, like we did here, is because the mouse position is flip-flopped of the screen heights position. So like the screen height position down here, if you ever create like a NS window programmatically, you notice the Y starts down here. It's 0, 0 down here. But for mouse position, it's 0, 0 up here. The last 0 being the Y axis. So it's flip-flopped. That's why I'm getting both the mouse position and the screen size. And both these, both the mouse position and the screen size, are in single precision floats for, so it's best to convert it to INT so it rounds it down or up. And if it meets all this criteria, then it returns. It doesn't do this any of this code down here. But if it doesn't meet the criteria, it does this code here. It checks for this, just basically sanity check, and plus also, if the process is something else other than EverQuest at the time, it won't move the mouse on you. So we need this if statement too. And if it meets this criteria, it's setting up the mouse event here. It's just moving the mouse. It's not clicking or anything like that. So it's not breaking the ULA with this. And it's moving to position 1, 1. And why I have this at 1, 1 instead of 0, 0 is you can't assume that all users are using third-party stuff like Synergy, Quick Synergy, or Teleport, where you can control multiple computers with one keyboard and one mouse. If you do 0, 0 and they're using it, it bumps the mouse to the screen above or screen to the side. Now I'll show you real quick what I'm talking about, what this Q Synergy in my case is, because I was lazy and don't like to do command line stuff when a UI saves me some time. Okay, there we go. We see I'm sharing screen, and on the shared screen my menu bar is showing. And if I have my mouse right here and I move it over here, you can see down below here that the menu bar changed because the mouse moved over on that screen. And you can see that pop up also. So that's why we move it to 1, 1, so the mouse doesn't bump off to the other screen and cause major issues. And when I'm saying major issues, you have to quit the sharing program on that other computer. Then you have to go in, tunnel in, whether it's through SSH or my case shared screen, and restart it, which is a pain in the butt for people playing your game. So that's why it's moving to 1, 1, keeping all those people in mind too. And after that, it updates this process, or updates the last process, which is the shared class instance. This is pretty much all the different variables I could think of that could happen, might happen, in order to to move your mouse. So if I think of more, or you guys think of more, you're welcome to edit this code or contact me. You guys are welcome to use this code in EQMac or any Sony game and future Sony games. I don't care. Hope this helped you guys out, and please add this because I'm getting tired of manually fixing this.